We're here with Ryan Loco from Tap Out. What's up, Ryan? What's going on?
Chilling, man. How you guys doing?
Man, we're going pretty good, man. I just want to catch up with you, get some content for fighterskill.com and the MMA community. I was talking to you briefly about how'd you get into the game of MMA. So can you repeat that and tell our viewers?
Yeah, no, it was all by dumb, blind luck. You know, my buddy Evan Shulman, ShulmanArt.com, does all the pencil drawings of fighters, and so he never wanted to drive alone, so I would always just be his road dog, the guy that, you know. I mean, I was a fan of MMA since I was a little kid, running UFC 1 on tape and stuff like that, but so I'd go and tag along with him for all the fights and stuff, and then one day he's like, hey, I gotta go drop a print off to Mayhem. I'm like, alright, so we go down to Rogan's comedy show in La Jolla at the Improv or whatever, and drop it off, and you know, Mayhem's like, where are you guys going right now? Let's go party. And this was when Mayhem was in the super crazy mode years ago. Right. And Evan's like, yo, I gotta go home. I'm married. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do. So grabs me, start taking shots at the bar. He's like, yo, you know, I've had too much to drink. Can you drive? I was like, yeah, I'll drive your truck. So he goes, hey, wait, you're Mexican, right? I go, yeah. He's like, oh man, now you're gonna steal my truck. No, it's not like that. So then we're driving around La Jolla, and even though I live in San Diego, I don't know La Jolla very well, and we were getting lost, going around in circles. Finally, he's like, let's just go to Tijuana. I was all right, it's 2 in the morning, let's go to Tijuana. So we get on the freeway, start going to Tijuana, and then he's like, wait a second, does Evan have a garage? I go, yeah, I think most people have a garage. I think he's got a garage. He's like, fuck it, turn around, we're gonna go party in Evan's garage. So we turn around, I'm calling Evan, it's 2 in the morning, you know, he's asleep. I'm like, yo, we're coming back. We're gonna party in your garage. And Evan's like, oh God. Freaking out. And he's like, I'm like, do you have any alcohol at your house? And he's like, I think I have Malibu rum and some boxed wine. I was like, sweet, let's go. And so then we stayed up all night till about 9 in the morning. Drinking Malibu rum, boxed wine, and screwing around in the garage on Evan's couch.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That's the entrance into MMA officially.
Yeah, because everywhere I go, man, I go on MySpace. I see you're like the top friends on everybody down page on MySpace, man. So I was wondering how you get so connected. But I noticed you have a new show out. It's called The Local Life.
That's right.
What's up with that, man? Give me the scoop on that, man.
Local Life is basically my reality recap show of my life every week. Every Wednesday on Hump Day, because obviously that's my favorite, Hump Day, is I come out and I do a video just basically recapping what I did that week. I try to have some special guest stars. It's not always MMA. This week is going to be some good stuff. Going up to LA tomorrow to hopefully do some stuff with Mr. Cartoon, tattoo artist, so we'll see. Right. And you know, I'm just trying to, you know, have fun, do what I want to do. The fact that I can wake up whenever I want to feels pretty good. But yeah, no complaints, man. So far, people are liking the show, and I'm pretty stoked.
It's very funny, man. So your last guest was what, your grandma?
Yeah. Turned out, I found out my grandmother's a whore. You know, I was pretty excited about that. You know, I got to find out that she loves many, many men, mostly American men. She really likes them. I guess they're the best lovers. So.
What about the coffee? Tell us about the coffee.
The
coffee maker.
My grandmother's, it's on episode 2. She takes a coffee maker top that's part of a coffee maker, fills the grounds up, and then pours hot water in and says, look what I invented. Yeah, that's a coffee maker. You know, like, she's a small little Puerto Rican woman, never got a driver's license, and I think the reason she didn't is because she's afraid she's going to get deported, because we actually think she's Cuban. Don't tell her we said that. Like, I might be Puerto Rican, but I actually think I'm Cuban, and my grandmother came over because of Castro, but we're not going to talk about that.
So you're on Tap Out Radio, man. So how'd you get that gig, and how's that going for you?
Tap Out Radio, Mondays and Thursday nights. I got that gig through my good friend Crooklyn, as well as Evan Shulman. They brought us on as guest host one night, and I guess that people really liked us just because, you know, we're retarded. So now, it was originally Cage Side Live. Tap Out liked it so much they bought it, and, you know, they brought me aboard after I left Triumph United, and here I am. You know, we're just doing what we can. We had a great Tito interview last week, and you know, it seems like people are digging what we're doing, and MMA Weekly is now picking us up and quoting us, and that's kind of cool, you know.
That's cool, man. No more Triumph United, man. What happened? Is everything good, or?
Everything's cool with Triumph United. I got no problems with Triumph. Me and Hans, you know, we've been friends for a long time, so everything's cool. I'm just kind of branching off, doing my own thing, and you know, it's nice to not have to go into an office anymore. I just can't. I'm a flip-flops, plaid shorts kind of guy. I'm gonna go to the bar at 10:30, as you can see, kind of guy, you know.
Right. Yeah, it's cool, man. Because I'm a big fan of Triumph United and Tap Out. So, and I see that you're writing. You're a writer also. You do blogs for a magazine.
Yeah, I do online blogs for FightMagazine.com, and then I have a monthly column or a piece in the fight every month. It just depends on what they want me to do. If they want me to write about Gina Carano's underwear, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where it's like I just love to write, and I'll write about anything. You know, I was back in the day, I was the kid that was writing, 15-page college papers the night before, strung out on Diet Cokes. So,
Wow.
But the fight magazine's been really good to me. They brought me out to Vegas and hosted a bunch of parties and just went absolutely ballistic. And it was so good, I don't remember any of it.
Wow.
But Local Life Episode 3's got all the footage, so.
That's cool. So, yeah, you went to UFC 100, huh?
Yeah, man.
Superstar, man. When can I grow up to be like you, man? Superstar, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm excited I went for UFC 100. I'm really excited for friggin' Total Combat. It's going to be here in San Diego on Saturday, man. I dig it. I like the little shows. I was just up in Long Beach for Long Beach Fight Night on Sunday, and I was just in Cage Combat on San Francisco on Saturday doing commentary. And like the little shows are like that's where it's at. You get to see all these people, little kids, really having a good time. They get to interact with the fighters, and it's just cool, man. I dig it.
Who's your favorite fighter, man? Who's your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter?
Who's your favorite fighter?
See, I don't want to get beat up.
Rampage?
See, now he'll slap me if I say it's not him.
Slap me in the balls?
My favorite fighter. Wow. That's a great question.
Yeah, I don't know who your favorite fighter is.
I say my favorite fighter of all time, and I told him this in his kitchen. And told him how gay, Tito Ortiz. Ever since I was a little kid, I bought the flame board shorts, bleached my hair. I was in his kitchen one day, and I go, yo, just to be honest, I can't believe I'm in your kitchen right now, because growing up, I was like your biggest fan. I was gay for you, Tito. I was so gay for you. I was like, don't hit me. And he's like, no, man, I really appreciate that. But yeah, I was gay for Tito Ortiz. I still am gay for Tito Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz is, so I know you are a commentator on Tap Out Radio, man. So I'm hearing a lot of rumors that Tito Ortiz is coming back to UFC. I heard he's like, he met with Dana White, so can you give a scoop on that? Do you know some inside scoop we don't know?
Nah, my scoops all come from Twitter, just like everybody else, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, I know you got an inside of everything, man. You know everything. Ryan Loco, the celebrity who didn't fight in MMA, he knows everybody. Right? You know everybody, man.
I know.
Give us a scoop, man. What's going on with Tito and Dana White and stuff, man?
I don't know if they're necessarily best of friends, but they are, cordial, finally getting along. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tito back in the octagon. I mean, come on, the guy can sell tickets. He's given a run for his money to all the guys that are top guys in 205, beat Forrest Griffin, beat Rashad Evans, despite what everybody says as far as with the scoring, and gave Lyoto Machida the best fight he's ever had. I mean, I'll tell you, the two craziest times in the UFC as far as when I was there and the crowd was insane was when Tito and Forrest fought. That crowd was ridiculous in Anaheim. And when Tito slapped on that triangle against Machida. I swear, that crowd had been kind of dead or whatever. He slapped that triangle on. We're all jumping out of our seats, man. And I was in the nosebleed, man, and I almost fell over. But legit, that guy sells tickets, brings emotion. The fans care about him. I'd love to see him back. I miss him.